So hey there everyone, in this video you will be learning about how we build a JavaScript and Bootstrap application to display movies from a API called OMDB API. So in this video, after you will be seeing what kind of application UI we will be developing. It's shown over here, and what you will be seeing is how we can develop an application using the basic front end using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and we will be leveraging the power of an API called OMDB to display the things exactly in the same way, just like IMDb does. What the difference is, it does it from a server and we'll be leveraging an API. Apart from that, it's almost similar. So hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and we will request you to click on that subscribe button. So thank you and enjoy this video. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be building a IMDb clone type of application where we can review movies. So I'll be using the OMDB API for this JavaScript Bootstrap. So we are grabbing the Bootstrap right now. The starter template, we will be using that just to give us a head start. So we won't be requiring that. We will be removing that hello world and all, because we won't be requiring that. So we are now opening it in the browser to see it is just a blank screen right now. So we are having the form over here. We will have a simple form just to enter the title and search the movie. So we are having an input of type text where we will be adding the title. We are giving a margin of 50 pixel auto so that the form is at the center of the screen, and we are having a button called submit, a button of type submit, and the class of outline primary, which is a Bootstrap class for button. So here is our form, but we will be giving a max width of 600 pixel. And there you go, we have our form right now. So just to get out of the Bootstrap look to some extent, we will remove the border radius to 0 pixel from both the button and the input text. And it looks to some extent different from Bootstrap. Usually what Bootstrap gives that rounded edged corners. So we have done that, and now what we will be doing is we will be using the Bootstrap grid. We will align this two side by side using the Bootstrap grid. A column of 10 will be there and a column of 4. Sorry, 2. So a column of 10 and a column of 2 will be there. And we will be adding these two over there inside the columns so that it comes side by side. Now we will be creating the basic UI where we will be displaying our movies, poster, the movie title, the movie rating. So all those will be provided inside this container. So for now we will be having dummy values. We will be grabbing those values from somewhere, but later on when we write the JavaScript part, we will be building that from the API. So for now we will be having it from the hard coded. We will get it from Google or somewhere, the posted and all. So here we will be using again grid, and I am getting a Batman poster just to get us started. So we have the poster over there, and on the right hand side we will have the title, the genre, the director name, the rating, the plot description, all those things we will be adding that. We will be noting that from the what are the things available in the API. Make sure to get the API key. For that you go to OMDB API and you have to register for a free account, and once you get that you will get the API key. So I have already grabbed that for myself, so I will be using it directly over here, but you need to sign up first. So for now I am getting the values directly inside this, but soon we will be writing the JavaScript part where we will be adding these values from the fetch API. Okay, so from that call we will be grabbing those values from the API and we will be implementing that. So but first just to show you the just to get the structures adjusted, that's why I am just hard coding the values for now. And lastly we will be having the plot summary, which is again we receive from the API, so we'll be having that as well. So for now we'll have some lorem ipsum or any random text paragraph over there, but soon we'll be fetching that from the API only. And there you go, we have the basic structure ready. Now we will go and dive into the JavaScript. So we have started writing our JavaScript over here, and we are getting the document.ready function. Inside that we will have our code. Just we are alerting hello to see if jQuery is working fine. So yes, it is, and we will be proceeding with our code. So we will be passing the title, right? So that's why and t equal to Batman. The t equals means the title. We can fetch by title. If you go through the OMDB API documentation, there it's t for title. So we are using t equals, and then we are giving the value as Batman for now. We are hard coding it for now, but we will not be hard coding it. We will be grabbing that value from the title input, and we will be placing it over here later on. But just to see if our API call is doing well, we are doing this, and we will log it into the console. And there you go, we have our API working perfectly fine. So So you can use any of them, document.getElementById or document by query selector, to grab the form ID. Okay, so that's what our aim is. So we have grabbed the form, and now we will add a submit add event listener to that form. So we have to place one thing which is e.prevent default, so that the page doesn't reload as soon as we submit the form. So that is one important thing to note, so that once we click on submit, the page should not refresh. Okay, so that's the reason we are placing this over here. And for now, just to check if it's working fine, we are again alerting hello, and there you go, it's working. Okay, so we'll remove the alert hello, and we will be getting the value of the title from that text input. Okay, so get element by id title, and we are getting the value dot value. And if you are seeing in document.ready, we have given a fetch just to test, but we will be using the fetch when the button is submitted. So that's the reason we are placing the fetch over here, and we will be pasting it over here, and we will, just to structure the code, we will give some spaces just to align it. And now we will concatenate the string using the plus symbol, and we will just concatenate and add our variable title. And we get the value of Superman. So you see, we have the value of Superman over here, and now our main work will be to display this in the screen. Okay, the view. So that's our goal now. So this is working fine. Now this is a big step where we'll be removing all the hard-coded elements over there in the DOM, and we will be injecting it from our API after the API call. Okay, so for that we will be removing that entire section from there. We'll be giving this an ID so that we can select this div where we'll be inserting the entire thing. Okay, so this is the place where we'll be placing that data. So we could use both append function or inner HTML, but what I did was I removed the append one and I used the inner HTML function, inner HTML attribute, and within that I have placed this, but I was seeing that this was getting highlighted. So what I did was I removed the spaces for which it was taking a new line, and we don't want that. Okay, we want this thing to be inside that quotation only. For that we removed that thing from the we removed the white spaces which was actually preventing that to be in the same line, and once I removed that, it was working fine. So if you see, the highlighting is gone since now it's in the same line, so the white spaces are now removed and it will work for just fine. So we'll be removing that hard-coded values and we'll be placing it from the API. So this is a very important step. Okay. So we are getting the image location. Just make sure you use single quotes since within the DOM elements there is double quotes already present. And you see the image is coming just perfectly fine. So we are removing the hard-coded plot summary which was present, and we'll be putting our data.plot over there. Okay. And there you go, we see that this is working just awesome, and we are getting those values, and the image is really old one, but anyways the API works just fine for a hobby project or just to showcase your skills and to land a job or an internship fresher level. This is quite simple and good project to showcase your JavaScript skills. So this is it, and this is working just fine. Maybe in some time I will work some more on the UI just to make it a little bit fancy, but overall this is the basic application, which is a movie review and rating application, which works just like IMDb application. The only difference is IMDb, which is Amazon's application, is actually using a database on their server, and the values are stored over there, and in this case we are fetching it from an API which is already present. So that's the difference. Apart from that, the application is mostly similar.